Okay, so now with the table done, I'm going to move on to the next slide, and you'll see it's called market trend graph. I'm going to use the data that we made in the previous slide in the table to make a clustered column chart. All right, so now let's get started. You'll see here in the text box, similar to insert table, right next to it, we have insert chart. I'm going to click that. And by default, clustered column is the first one that pops up. So I'm going to click OK. And you'll see by default, Microsoft PowerPoint gives us random data just to spit out a graph quickly for us to look at. So in this Excel box that we're given, I'm going to highlight the data in here, the random data, and hit delete on my keyboard. And then I'm going to go back to our self-created table, and I'm going to highlight the table with everything in it and do Control-C to copy it. So then I can go up to A1, the top left cell in this Excel box provided, and then do Control-V to paste the data in here. And even though we can't see it, if we go to the next slide where the graph is, we'll see that it updated accordingly. It has our Southwest data, the Delta data, and the JetBlue data. So I'm going to exit out of that, and now it's time to customize the chart. First thing to get started, I want to give it a title. I'm going to name it the same that I called our graph before, average ticket prices. The next thing I want to do is remove this empty space here. If you can recall, the default data that PowerPoint put in for this graph here, it had 4 categories. In my case, I only have 3 categories. So to fix that, I want to go up to Chart Design at the top. And in the data group here, I'm going to click on Select Data. And you'll see our Excel box pops up again, but also this pop up, Select Data Source pop up. You'll see towards the right, the horizontal axis labels. I have Southwest, Delta, JetBlue, and then an empty one. For the empty one, I'm going to uncheck the box to get rid of it. And then I'm going to click OK. And we'll see it goes away and the data that's actually in the graph evens out. So I'm going to get rid of the Excel box. And to further customize this, I want to change the colors of my bars to keep the theme going that I've been doing in this whole series of videos. I'm going to right click the first one, this special green color, go to Format Data Series. And just like before, I'm going to go to Fill in Line. And for this color, I'm going to do black. And then I'm just going to do the same thing for the next bars. Right click this one, Format Data Series, Fill in Line. And for this one, I want to make it white. However, of course, a white bar might be hard to see with a white background. So to fix that, we can go to Border here under the fill, the color that we did. For border, instead of automatic, I'm going to select solid line and make sure that the solid line color is black, which it already is. And then if I exit out of this, click out, you'll see that even though it's a white bar, we can still see it. So moving on now, I want to make this blue a different shade. I'm going to Format Data Series, Fill in Line, Color, and I'm going to do the light blue that I've been using. And that's it now. Now I'm happy with how this came out. It's following the theme. It's visually appealing for our audience to look at when we're presenting. Has a good title. Now I'm just going to give it a source. So because it is the same data as this table I made before, I'm just going to do Control A to copy this source, Control C to copy it, and I'm just going to Control V to paste it right in here. And there we go. There's my market trend graph slide.